Hello, and welcome to a Friday edition of Robert Does Not Do the New York Times Crossword, because the New York Times Union is on strike and has asked us all to not interact with the New York Times for 24 hours. So I did the Thursday puzzles on Wednesday night, and I will do the Friday puzzle on Friday, thereby not crossing this digital picket line for 24 hours. Yeah, so I figured, why not make a video doing the LA Times crossword? Why not? And then I'll post a Friday video on Friday morning, and I'll post a Saturday video on Friday night. Anyway, let's see what the LA Times Thursday looks like these days. Let's see how well can you see this? Can I make this any bigger? I could also do this on down for a cross. I can make it a bit bigger. Surely that's a bit better. Is this better? You can't see the time. All right, let's get into this. Courteous title and wizard. So, ma'am, unaccompanied alone. Sphere of influence arena. No, alma mater. This is ambit then. This is the Gobi. Band saw question mark tuned to as a radial dial. Set at cocktail typically garnished with an orchid. Set at mages. Wizard? Huh, wait, seems wrong. Mai Tai, though. Surface for beach volleyball is sand. Make tracks. So scram. Imitate a rooster. Fragrance. Aroma. So crow. This is by Rote. Inside story novelist Martin Amis. This is not in. Words of incantation. Mantra. Canvas is for 45 across and be rife with. So team with. Let's see what this is. Pampering treatments for the feet. Pedis. So this is toenails. Zounds. Egad. This is air, and chaps are men. Shout out to Ogre. Band saw. So this is United West End. West And? What's happening? It seems like this is ants, because this is RNA, but I don't get this. Oh, United We Stand. Circuit. Band saw. Saw meaning like an overused phrase. This is Annie Leibovitz. Not as narrow, wider. Round closers on a onesie. Snaps. This is an in. Nadir here. Drilling structure is a rig. Power saw. Might makes right. No. This is Heidi. It is what it is. Circular reasoning. This is a stew. Sad. One part of a comment is the tail. This is low. Very much a fan of is into. Concerning. As to. No, this is Liam Hemsworth? No. Lag. Rum and water. Quaff. Grog. And in re. An anti there. Back up an apology. A tone. Power saw. Might is right. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. Ernst & Young, accounting giant. Fruitful dessert, maybe tart. More up-to-date, newer. Need taps in a brew pub ales. This is Ocala and Acer. Show fatigue, yawn. Stylish and taxi, so cab and chic. This is probably HBO. There's Able there. I don't actually know the name of the Woody on Cheers. Unctuous. And made better, enhanced. Raison d'etre. Coping saw. One day at a time. Oily, I see. This is ends and tattle. Lend or loan. Fix. Amend or emend. Bates. This is Shay. This is a tree. Ends here. Siren. Oh, eases. And seeds. Alright. So I guess on Thursdays, the LA Times is not a tricky thing. But nice collection of saws. I actually quite like this theme. Band saw, circular saw, power saw, and coping saw. Those are all kinds of saws that you might use for woodworking. Or other things, right? A band saw. It's like the rotating... You just see like a straight portion of it, but this huge rotating circular chain of saw teeth or whatever. A circular saw is actually, right, you know what I can do? I could just Google these things. This is a bandsaw. Right? You might also see one at the butcher. They use a bandsaw maybe to cut through bones. But the saw is actually like, the teeth on the saw are on this big circle. It's rotating between two wheels. A circular saw is like, you see that semicircle coming out of the middle of the table. Or one of these things. I'm thinking of a table saw. But a circular saw is one of these things that you might see on a job site to make quick, mostly perpendicular cuts through wood. We had a coping saw. Coping saw, it's a hand saw, like this. And then a power saw, there's lots of kinds of power saws. But these ones are, yeah. This is like a, what is this called? A reciprocating saw or something? Yeah, reciprocating saw. So power saw is sort of not a type of saw, but... And then using saw to mean like adage or axiom or saying. United we stand, it is what it is. Might is right, and one day at a time. But although, okay, I will say might is right is not gonna Google nearly as well as might makes right. Might is right, 1.46 million. Might makes right is 356,000? Might makes right is the Wikipedia article, or might is right. Wow, well, okay, I stand corrected on which one will Google better, but to me, might makes right is the saying. Or aphorism. I do think that this is a nice theme. I don't think the grid is super duper clean. Like Ocala. I really don't like Ocala. It's just a random Florida city. What's the population of Ocala? 64,000. I think 64,000 population city in Florida is like not really a great thing to put in a crossword. Acer is... You could, I guess, be forgiven for thinking this was not a great cross. But yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten 319 on a Thursday in the New York Times, but I do the LA Times puzzles fairly often. I actually do Monday through Wednesday downs only with my colleague at work as we're eating lunch. Downs only is a popular way to do easy puzzles if you're looking to make them a bit more challenging. With two people, it's really, really quite doable. I didn't realize that Mai Tais were garnished with an orchid. I drank a bunch of Mai Tais with Jay, my friend Jay, when we were in Hawaii. But I don't see any orchids on these. The slice of pineapple makes sense. These are like sprigs of like mint or something. But okay, I guess traditionally. So I guess this is a traditional way. That's a beautiful drink. I don't remember it being, honestly, I don't remember it being that tasty. And I haven't had them, I've never I've never drank a Mai Tai outside of Hawaii. Yeah. I like the theme quite a lot. Maybe the types of saws, it's a bit niche, but it's a nice puzzle by Alfred Bywaters. Oh yeah, maybe I'll also do the PlusWord because someone in the comments asked about it. I do like the PlusWord. It's a Telegraph daily crossword where you need to guess it's a crossword where the first 5 rows you play like a crossword, but then they're also colored as if they were Wordle words for the final one, so you have to figure out the final one. You try to do it pretty quick. Let's do it. All right. Suit. Oh gosh. This is Exile, right? Bit player. Lovers. I'm so not used to the... Apparently you can't hit backspace without screwing something up. IT expert informal techie. How do you switch direction here? Uriah Heep. Is this the Iliad? What is this? Garrett. I don't know. Lovers. Suit. the fit. What is this? Conform, fit in. This is an extra and bows. Okay, I see. And then you have to figure out what this is. It's not much today. What could this be? Could have an O. Could have a T, S, or C. Do. That's how you play the plus word. 1 minute is actually pretty slow. I think 107 is pretty slow. But maybe I'll do that at the end of every video from now on. I think they come out at midnight our time, so I should be able to more or less do it every day. Anyway, try not to interact with the New York Times today if you care about this New York Times guild strike. But you can maintain your streak if you did the Thursday puzzle last night, and you do the Friday puzzle tomorrow on Friday. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I'll see you tomorrow, actually, for the New York Times Friday puzzles. See you then.